The reason I love coaching entrepreneurs is that I come from a family of entrepreneurs on both sides of my family, dating back to the turn of the century. My great-grandfather, Henry Nielsen Sr., sold real estate in New York City starting from age 14. My grandfather, Peter Herbert Sandfort Sr., started out as a milk jugger in Pennsylvania. He jugged milk, and that ended up being this huge dairy emporium where he owned all the Dairy Queen franchises in the state of New Jersey. On my mom's side of the family, my great-grandmother and my great-grandfather owned a bakery. Before I was born, my mom owned a dress store called The Daisy in Ames, Iowa, and my brother now owns Saracen Tile in Charlottesville, Virginia. The summer between my freshman and sophomore years in college, I got a letter in the mail from Cutco Cutlery. And I thought it was totally weird. And I showed it to my dad, and being the business owner and with his background in entrepreneurship, he immediately understood what this opportunity was in a way that I had no idea. He said, "Oh, I'm definitely driving you to this interview." And I was like, "What is this? He's like, "No, we're going." I'm like, "Okay, fine." So I go to this interview and it's all about selling knives. And I'm like, "What? You have to buy?" I get in the car, I say to my dad, "You have to spend $200 to buy a set of knives. That's crazy. What a crock." And my dad says, "I will buy them for you." And he is completely clear that this is exactly what I need to begin my path as an entrepreneur. He sets up the initial kind of knife demonstration you have to do to get your business started with all my relatives. And he is the one who set me on the path of working for myself. And Vector Corporation, Cutco Cutlery, selling knives was the way I learned how to do it. One of the things that kind of surprises me as I look back on my career is that I didn't think it was a career. I just started tutoring because it was just something to do that I knew how to do. I like teaching, I like learning, and I thought it was what I was doing in the meantime before I was going to grad school. Support from every single person in my family. My mom, my dad, my grandmother, my sister, my brother. There was no naysaying. And I think that's been a huge gift that my family has given me, that my background of this to the turn of the century entrepreneurship has just given everyone in my family that faith that you can go out and just do it. Mm-hmm. And then the ability to really support anyone who makes that leap. 100%. I feel so privileged, sincerely, deeply, truly, because I so know the challenges and also the joy of being an entrepreneur and being self-defining and being on an adventure of not really knowing exactly how this is going to turn out or how this is going to be a career or what's this going to look like. But to accompany someone on that journey and to bring that confidence and that clarity about, yes, this is possible and this is great and you can do it. My family gave me that, and I love to bring that to others.